What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are back here on Madden 23. We've done the Commanders, we've done the Eagles, and apparently now we're doing the Giants. So we're pretty much getting the whole NFC East out of the way. That's what's been the most voted teams, which I'm okay with. So today we're going to be doing a New York Giants rebuild here on Madden 23. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one and subscribe if you're new to this YouTube channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. I am a Madden rebuilder over here, and we're going to be rebuilding all 32 teams. Go ahead and comment down the next team you guys want to see. So the Giants was commented by like 3 different people last video, which is why we're doing them today. So when it comes to the New York Giants, the biggest question mark we have about them is going to be Daniel Jones. So they hired Brian Daboll. So can Brian Daboll get the most out of Daniel Jones, similar to how he kind of, transformed Josh Allen a little bit, maybe played a role in Josh Allen's development. So we'll see if that is the case, or if Daniel Jones, this will probably be his last chance to prove himself, honestly. And then we'll kind of see where it goes from there. If he has another bad year, I imagine the Giants will be more than happy to move on. But for now, this is what the offense looks like. The offensive line's not the greatest in the world. They also got Evan Neal in round 1. Kenny Galladay has kind of taken away their money right now. They have Kadarius Toney, though, so I'm not really sure. Hopefully, Galladay can have a good year. Defensively, we have Kayvon Thibodeau, of course, that they got out of the draft. Julian Love, Darnay Holmes, I believe, Adoree Jackson. So it's a solid team all around. We obviously have some moves to make for this Giants squad. I'm not sure I'm like throwing all my eggs in one basket that this team is about to be a playoff team this year. So we're just going to simulate year number 1. We're going to hope for the best and hope things work out in our favor. I'm going to keep the offense and the defensive scheme the same. I'm just going to roll with it. I don't think I'm going to make any trades here to start things off either. I kind of just want to see if this team's going to do any good. I imagine they're not going to, but with Brian Daboll behind us, maybe we're a playoff team. Who knows? So we'll see how good Daniel Jones can do this year. We'll see if we need to make changes in the offseason, and I'm pretty sure we'll probably be looking to draft a quarterback in the offseason, but hey, who knows? Maybe Daniel Jones surprises us and gets superstar development or something. Who knows? Let's see what happens. So at the end of the season, we ended up going 5-12 and missed the playoffs, and obviously are at the bottom of our division. So we have some work to do as far as making this team better. The Commanders won our division, the Cowboys were number 2, and then the Eagles also went 7-10. So I noticed that the simulation is a little not consistent. Like it's different each and every time, and I kind of like that. So the first time I did the Commanders rebuild, we were the worst team in the league. And then I did the Eagles rebuild, and we made the playoffs. And, of course, we saw the Eagles didn't make it this year. So, offense and defense on both sides of the ball were not the greatest. Daniel Jones, 36-13. That's actually not that bad. It's not a bad year out of Daniel Jones. Now, I will say, like I said, it's not a bad year, but I'm not sure I can really justify still keeping him. We'll see. Rushing-wise, Saquon, 13 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. I would say it's probably, depending on where we're positioned in the draft. If we have like the number 1 overall pick and I can draft CJ Stroud, I'm probably going to take him. But we got Kadarius Toney getting 1,100 yards. Kenny Galladay actually had a pretty productive year on that big contract he got, so that's good to see. And then defensively, sacks-wise, like we got 7 from Leonard Williams, 6.5 from Kayvon Thibodeau as a rookie, 5.5 from Ojulari, and then 3 from Dexter Lawrence, and then 2 from Blake Martinez. But like I said, we got some work to do. So I don't know what I'm going to fully do this offseason. I do know we are going to be looking at potentially replacing Daniel Jones. I think he's a free agent as well. So not really sure I can commit to him and just sign him. Although he actually had a decent season for us. And I would assume if Giants fans saw him throw 36-13, but you went 5-12, I don't really know what the consensus would be there, whether you'd want to keep him or not. The Commanders went to the Super Bowl, but they lost to the Titans. That's cool. All right, but let's get into the re-signing stage and let's see what we need to bring back. So I know, like I said, Daniel Jones, I think is going to be one of these guys. So I'm not sure. Should I re-sign him? I guess it just depends how much money he wants. I think we should probably end up moving on, though. Based off how he did, I think, like, he did good, like, to where it does make sense to re-sign him. But at the same time, is he out here? Yeah, he is. So he wants $20 million over 3 years. That's actually not too bad. I think I'm just going to move on, man. I don't really know how much better he's going to get. I don't want to have to rely on him to be the QB, like, and think that we're going to get good in this video. So I think I'll just move on to be on the safer side. But there are some guys that do want to resign here. So I see like Saquon, and Saquon, if he can stay healthy, immediately I do want him back. So that's going to be my first guy I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Saquon, increase the bonus a little bit, and he is back. So Saquon is going to be our running back going forward. I really hope he has a healthy year this year. Darius Slayton, Blake Martinez, Julian Love, Richie James. I'm honestly going to be comfortable with just letting all these guys test free agency. I think we get Saquon back. We're feeling good about that. And then we'll see what the QB market looks like and see if we're going to be drafting one. I wonder if I should re-sign Darius Slayton or not. I'm kind of debating on it. But right now, Kenny Galladay was productive. Kadarius Toney. So we'll roll with what we got for now. I'm just going to go to free agency and we'll just see. Maybe there's another good wide receiver we can sign. We have $85 million in cap space, which isn't too bad. So if we take a look at the roster as it stands and see if anybody developed, went up in development trades or anything like that. So QB, we got Tyrod Taylor, which isn't good enough, obviously. Evan Neal went to superstar development. You have Galladay. We have Kadarius Toney, which is solid, but it's not great. It's not good enough. So I want to go ahead and increase the offensive line. I want to make that better. I want my tight end position to be better. Bellinger is not, isn't he like a rookie, or he was a rookie? So I'm not really sure what to expect out of him. He's a 67 overall, so probably need to do better at that position. And then our middle linebackers are not that great. Our defensive tackle position is not that great either. And Darnay Holmes went up to a 70, or went down to a 75. So a lot of positions that fell out, to be honest with you. So I don't think we're going to be able to do this all in one offseason, but I'm going to do my very best. So let's head to free agency. I'm going to make some offers and then we'll recap what we do. Okay, so I've made 5 offers here in free agency. Derwin James just got an extension today, and then Terry McLaurin needs to be on an extension. So there's a couple things that Madden has wrong here, but these are the offers that I have made. I know I'm not going to be able to address every single position in one offseason, so I'm very aware of that. But we could address some things. So Mike Gesicki would be a very big upgrade at the tight end spot, and once we draft a quarterback, they'll have a weapon there at the tight end spot. Elton Jenkins would be a really good addition to this offensive line that we desperately need to upgrade. JC Treader, same situation where we definitely need to upgrade the offensive line. Jayon Brown, just getting a good solid middle linebacker, and Drew Tranquil. So I'm just looking for 2 solid middle linebackers to fill that void right now, which we don't have. So I'm hoping all 5 of those guys are willing to sign that contract, and then we get all of them here in free agency to go ahead and upgrade the team a little bit. And then drafting a QB is going to be #1 priority. And then probably just drafting whatever other positions we can find. So if we take a real quick look and see what we got, see who we won, see if we won any of the free agents we just offered on. So if we go to targeted or my signings, we got literally everyone, but I think we didn't get JC Treader yet. So JC Treader, did he just sign somewhere else? JC Treader must have just signed somewhere else, huh? So he went to a different team. So we lost on JC Treader, went back to Cleveland, which is kind of funny, but whatever, it is what it is. All right, so we want to sign one more player, I think. I'm not going to go for Derwin James. I could bring Odell back to New York. Maybe we could sign a wide receiver here if there's one still available to us. Like Singletary is gone. Knox is gone. Jamel Dean. And then Juju is out here. I mean, we do need an upgrade at the wide receiver position. We could just upgrade that right now and then kind of focus on interior offensive line in the draft. So you know what? It's not going to be the best wide receiver core, but it's going to be a solid one. I'm going to offer Juju a contract, bring him over from Kansas City, try to get him to the Giants. And he has no other offers right now. So if we can get Juju, or if we can get Juju on this team, I'll feel good about that. And then we can head to the draft and focus on getting a QB. And once the QB gets here, he's going to have some weapons. He's going to have some protection. And there's going to be a lot of good things going here in New York. So hopefully we have the #1 overall pick. I highly doubt it, but I would love CJ Stroud here, to be honest. So currently, this is how our team is looking like before we head into the draft. So they have Jenkins listed at center right now, but I think I might be playing him at guard. I mean, I guess he could play center. It doesn't matter too much, but we got Juju in free agency. You have Kenny Galladay. You have Kadarius Toney. Looking for a big year out of Kadarius Toney again. You have Mike Gesicki at the tight end spot. So the offensive line got a little bit better with Jenkins coming over. Our quarterback is obviously a huge gaping hole right now. And defensively, we picked up Jayon Brown and Drew Tranquil to kind of help out that middle linebacker core. We need a defensive tackle pretty badly. Our corners aren't the best either. Like, I knew I wasn't going to be able to upgrade everything in one offseason, so I'm not too upset with what we were able to accomplish. But I do want to go into this draft with a very, very high, goal of getting a quarterback. Like, really do want one. So as far as my draft pick situation is concerned, I mean, I think we should... What pick do we have? Hopefully we have, like, #1. That'd be great. We have 5. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we have round 1. 2 and 3. So we're gonna have to make the most out of those picks. Hopefully we get a quarterback. I imagine CJ Stroud is not going to be there. Do we trade up at this point to get #1? I feel like we got to try at this point. I mean, I don't really... We need a quarterback so badly. I'm gonna try to trade up, I think. We need that quarterback so bad. So Derwin James ends up on the Bears, but like I said, in real life, he signed an extension literally today. So who has the #1 overall pick? I need to know because I'm stealing it. I got to take it from you. Who has #1? Even if I have to trade my #1 pick next year, Jags have #2. Round 1, pick 7, 27. Who sucked so badly to have #1? Ravens, not the Ravens. Seahawks, we're getting closer. Man, is it like the last team in the league? Vikings had #1. That's kind of interesting. So they're going to be moving on from Kirk Cousins. So I don't know how they are to do this. But I will literally trade my first rounder next year to get to the number 1 overall spot, to be honest with you. I want CJ Stroud. I'm doing it, and we are making our move there to get our quarterback in this draft. So CJ Stroud is going to be my brand new QB here in New York, which I'm super ecstatic about. I could have taken, obviously, Bryce Young, I believe, but I took him in the last video, so I wanted to switch it up. And we're getting CJ Stroud here for the New York Giants. Absolute freaking stud, hidden development, and we get ourselves a brand new franchise QB here for the Giants. Now to round 2, pick number 5. We also need a defensive tackle. That's one position we're very, very lacking on. Could use some interior offensive line as well. But if there is some tackles here, or some defensive tackles here, I think I got to take one. So we have a middle linebacker in Troy Ward. It doesn't look like there's a bunch of defensive tackles sitting here, so I guess we can wait. But we could go strong safety. A lot of different positions, but it looks like we still have like round 1 grades on some guys. So Deshaun Goddard, I mean, if we can move him inside, maybe we just take him here. We do need some offensive line help. So hopefully he's hidden development and he is normal. Damn, okay. Not great, but he should still be good. He looks like he had some good ratings. So around 3-5, I'm probably going to go defensive tackle here if I can. So round 3 pick number, or even strong safety. We need a strong safety pretty badly too. So Austin Etienne, I think is how you say it. Austin Etienne. I don't know if that's Travis Etienne's long lost brother or not. It's probably not, but let's go ahead and take him. We need a safety so badly, and I'm just going to have to hope he's good. He's hidden development. So we get ourselves a hidden development safety out of this draft. Okay, not a bad offseason whatsoever. Now, do I expect to be a playoff team next year? Maybe not, but I'm still feeling very good about how that offseason just went for us. We got a quarterback, we got a safety, we got some guys on the offense. Feeling pretty good about this. So this is what the team has looked like going into this season. We have CJ Stroud surrounded by a bunch of wide receiver talent in Galladay, Juju, and Kadarius Toney, Mike Gesicki at tight end, Evan Neal, Glowinski, Jenkins. We have, I have no idea how to say his last name, so I'm not going to pretend I can, Andrew Thomas. And then Goddard was only a 71 overall, so not the greatest pick in the world. Defensively, though, we have Drew Tranquill, we have Kayvon Thibodeau, and then Austin Etienne, which I'll probably end up playing him as strong safety with Xavier McKinney. So we're going to move him to probably strong safety because that's probably where he's going to be playing most of the time here. So we'll be moving him to strong safety, and then this is what our lineup's going to look like going into this season. Again, I don't really expect to be a playoff team this year. I really just want this to be another developing year, and we got some weapons. But hey, if this team could surprise me and make the postseason, I'm more than happy to see that. Our defensive tackle position is very lackluster, so not expecting a whole lot. Offense and scheme fit. I'm going to change the offensive scheme fit if I can. So is there anything better we can run here? Not looking like it. So we're just going to run 68, and then I'm going to leave the defense the way it is. So let's simulate season number 2. Expect to be pretty bad, but who knows? Maybe CJ Stroud can put us on his back and get us all the way to the postseason this year. We'll see what happens. So at the end of the season, of course, we did not make the playoffs, but it was a little bit of an improvement year. We went 7-10 instead of going 5-12. We'll take the little wins that we can get. So let's take a look at the stats for this year and kind of see how things went. So offense was actually not bad. It was 9th in the NFL, so a top 10 offense. And defensively was 30th. So defense still needs some help. But the offense was really good with CJ Stroud leading the way. I'm assuming he's superstar. Yeah, and he's up to a 90 overall already. So we got our franchise QB here, which is why we traded up to get him. Saquon, 1,500 yards, 20 touchdowns. So I'm glad we re-signed him. Juju had a really good year. Tony, Galladay, all were really freaking solid. Gesicki. So a lot of weapons on the offense. Defensively, we have 6 sacks from Ojulari, 6 from Leonard Williams, 5.5 from Lawrence, 2 from Drew Tranquill. Kayvon Thibodeau did not have the greatest year in the world. I'm not going to lie. So that kind of sucks. He's only star development as well. But regardless, interceptions, 3 from Aaron Robinson, 3 from Dory Jackson. So the offense was so good, which is telling me this needs to be a defensive-focused offseason. And then we might be in the position to be a playoff team. If our offense could be top 10 and we could get our defense to be middle of the pack, that might get us into the playoffs, especially in the NFC East. So that is going to be my goal. We're going to make this defense as good as it can possibly be while keeping the offense. And it looks like we're going to have $125 million in cap space, which is quite a bit to spend. So there's definitely some ways to make this defense even better in free agency, in the draft, even though we did trade our first round pick, but it looks like it was well worth it. If we can be a top 10 offense, I'm so okay with losing my first round pick like we did for this year's draft. But let's go to the negotiation stage. Let's make sure we keep everybody we can. So Dory Jackson, I definitely want to keep him around. Leonard Williams, McKinney, Lawrence, like there's a lot of guys in my defense I'm going to have to resign. I want to keep those guys and then add some. So let's start off with the Dory Jackson. Actually, kind of want to get, well, we're just going to have to get all these guys back. So let's just hope we can get them all back here. So I'm going to offer Dory Jackson a contract, and he is back. So that's step 1, W. Xavier McKinney, another guy that I've definitely wanted to keep on the team. Let's make sure we don't like overpay everybody, but you know, definitely try to keep the team as good as possible. So McKinney is back, got him. Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence. I definitely want Dexter Lawrence for sure back. So let me go to very player friendly. Well, yeah, we'll go very player friendly on Dexter Lawrence. So give you a little bit of a bonus, and he is back. So Dexter Lawrence is back. So far, so good. Darnay Holmes at 26 years old. Yeah, I think I want to keep him. And Leonard Williams, I think I want to keep as well. He is 30 years old, so I'm not really sure. We'll see. Can I get Darnay Holmes back? He's not interested. Okay, no big deal. And then, is there anyone else to worry about? Do I want to re-sign Leonard Williams right now, or do I want to move on? I'm going to let him test free agency, and we're going to see what we can find. And then I know Galladay's contract might be kind of huge, so not really sure if I should be looking and cut Galladay. He's been productive. I mean, I wish he could restructure in this game, because that's definitely something I would look into, because he's been good, but we could cut him and free up $18 million right now, and he's on a one-year deal. I think I got to. I love Kenny Galladay, and he's been really good. Or you could even trade him, but I'm just going to release him. I'm going to go ahead and free up $18 million to upgrade my defense, and then we're going to be probably just, you know, snagging one more wide receiver who can kind of do the same thing as Galladay, based off what he's been doing in real life. He's been productive for us, though, which is one thing I'm happy about. So free agency should be absolutely awesome for us. We're going to go out there, sign some guys to upgrade this defense, and then we should be in the clear. We should be ready to make the playoffs. Okay, so I have officially made 5 offers to everybody. So my first offer was on Chidobe Awuzie, who has little to no interest in signing with me, so I'm not even sure we're going to get him. Chris Lindstrom is the next one to just keep on upgrading that offensive line. Gabriel Davis would be my Kenny Galladay replacement. He has no other offers right now. Ed Oliver, 100% is somebody I definitely want on this team to upgrade the defensive tackle. And I think I just simply want to get Leonard Williams back. So I want to make sure I get Ed Oliver, to be honest with you, and I want to get Chidobe Awuzie. Those are 2 additions to the team I think would be very necessary for us. So I don't know if that pushes me. It says the Ravens are better. Well, what do I got to do? Wait, did I just... Hold on. Let me go very player friendly. Let me upgrade this as much as I possibly can, because I want Ed Oliver on my team. That is a massive defensive tackle upgrade. So we're back on top, and then Chidobe Awuzie, we're on top right now. So I guess if I increase the bonus a little bit, let's go very player friendly, and then increase it maybe just a little bit. See if we can get Chidobe Awuzie, and it says the Bengals are on top now. So maybe I shouldn't be messing with this. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's increase this back, and let's see. Do I get a better offer on Awuzie now? We're back on top. Okay, let's simulate to next week, and let's see if we get all 5 of these guys to add on to this team. It gives some help on the offense, and then some much needed help on the defense. If we can get all 5 of them, I'd be super ecstatic with that. I'm assuming we may not get all 5. It looks like we got some, though, because our overall just went up like crazy. So let's see if we got all 5 of them. I'm assuming we did not. So if we go to my signings, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got all 5 signings done. So Awuzie, Lindstrom, Gabriel Davis, Ed Oliver, and Leonard Williams are all coming over to the New York Giants. I'm feeling good about that. Rashawn Gary's still sitting out here as well. This is definitely a really good offseason, adding on to this team that's already building up something very good over here. So taking a look at this offense now, we need a center. Although, you know what? We're going to just move Mark to center. I think that's the best thing to just do. Let's just move you to center. Could have had JC Treader, but of course he went to Cleveland. So let's move Mark to center, and our offense will be kind of complete. I am so okay with the offense now that that is taken care of. So offensive line is fantastic. Finally, we have a good offensive line. Wide receiver core is very solid. Gabriel Davis, Wan'Dale Robinson, Juju, and Kadarius Toney, Saquon. We also have another running back who's a 78 overall, I guess. CJ Stroud was amazing last year. Defensively, we have Drew Tranquil, Kayvon Thibodeau, added Chidobe Awuzie, have Robinson, Adoree Jackson, Etienne, and then Ed Oliver joins this New York Giants defense. So the only thing I think I want to do, one last thing I want to do, is we need a backup QB. So that's something we got to keep in mind. And then I want another corner. I want another corner just to be on the safe side. So if there's still a good corner out here, I'm going to go for him. Imagine if I got CeeDee Lamb. That'd be cool, but it's just going to cost a lot. So cornerbacks. Awuzie, we did not get. Desmond King has no offers right now, and he would just be somebody that could maybe be a nice addition to the team. Darnay Holmes is still sitting out here, and he has no offers. We tried to bring him back. I'm still willing to offer him a contract and bring him back. If he wants to come back to the Giants and continue on with what we had going over here, I'm so down for that. And then a backup quarterback, and then we are ready to go. So let's see if we can get, I don't really need anybody crazy. Jalen Hurts is sitting out here at normal development. So when I did an Eagles rebuild, we got him to star development, which is cool. So Trubisky's still out here. We got Jordan Love. You know what? Jordan Love, You have, I don't even know if he has offers, but I'm going to give him a backup quarterback offer. So let's see. We got Jordan Love as number 1 offer. And then as far as, so yeah. So hopefully get Darnay Holmes and Jordan Love. I might just skip past the draft, to be honest with you, because it's an auto-generated draft and I just don't care. I like my team as it is right now. So let's just get into season number 3 and let's go get to the playoffs, man. That's what my ultimate goal right now is. This is the New York Giants team that's about to go all the way. CJ Stroud, Saquon, Juju, Kadarius Toney, Gabriel Davis, Gesicki, Evan Neal, Lindstrom, Glauniski, Jenkins, and Andrew Thomas. Defensively, we have Xavier McKinney, Kayvon Thibodeau, Jayon Brown, Drew Tranquil, Ojulari Etienne, Adoree Jackson, Dexter Lawrence. You got Ed Oliver, Leonard Williams, and then Robinson and Chidobe Awuzie. I'm feeling pretty confident about how good this team could be this year. If we are not a playoff team, that is a very big disappointment. Let's go into this year. We're going to be a good freaking team this year. I can promise you that. So at the end of the season, we went 9-8, but that doesn't get us into the postseason as we finished 3rd in our division. Our whole division went 9-8 and we missed the playoffs, which I'm super disappointed by. Offense was 5th in the NFL. What more could you really want? And then defensively, we were 10th in the NFL. So both sides of the ball were fantastic, yet we missed the playoffs, man. Super disappointing, but I'm not giving up just yet. We're going to run it back one more time. Just disappointed because this team needs the playoff experience, and we are not getting it right now by not being in. So honestly, this offseason is not going to be anything crazy. I'm going to re-sign everybody, and we're running it back again. I'm not finishing this video on a 9-8 season not being in the playoffs. So I'm going to go through this offseason fairly quickly. I'm in love with the team we have right now. I'm going to keep everybody as much as possible. I'm not going to worry about the draft. I'm heading into season number 4, and we're going to be a damn playoff team, whether Madden likes it or not. If we don't make it, then I don't know what I'm going to do. So the only thing I'm doing in free agency is I've added Eric McCoy to the team, and now we lost Azeez Ojulari as I think he went ahead and signed with somebody else. I tried to bring him back. He had no interest in coming back. So now our biggest gaping hole is at the left outside linebacker. So that's really all we need to upgrade, and I think I'm ready to go. So what I'm going to do is one last thing that we're going to do before just ready to say this is over with. As much as I would love Micah Parsons, he has 19 offers, and I have like barely any money left. So Micah Parsons would be an absolute stud to add to this team, of course. As far as corners are concerned, not a ton of good options. But if Michael Ojamadi wants to go ahead and be part of this team, I'm okay with that. I don't have enough salary cap, I guess. Wait, is Azeez Ojulari not decided yet? Can I still get him? Oh, I guess he's not decided yet. Okay. So never mind. I guess I still have a chance of getting Ojulari. So never mind. So if I can get Ojulari back, that would be fantastic. I'm not sure I'll be able to, but if we can add him back, and then if I can trade for a corner or something along the line, I don't think I got him, by the way. It doesn't look like my cap space went down. So Ojulari decided not to come back, which I figured was going to be the case. So let's go into free agency and just try to replace him as much as possible. So going to free agency and seeing if he did end up signing, and yeah, he went somewhere else. So we lost him. All right, so cornerbacks, I'm going to go to Michael Ojamadi if I can get him. If he's not here anymore, of course. Jonathan Jones, Darnay Holmes. I tried to get you back last year. You decided not to come to my team. So, hey, you're more than welcome to try again this time. So we'll see if we can get him. And then linebacker, we have Ojulari gone. Judon's gone. We have Sion here, Nick Bolton. A lot of the linebackers are gone. Micah Parsons is gone. We have Khalil Mack here, and he has interest. Romeo Cora. I mean, I'll take Khalil Mack. I don't know how many offers he has. I can't even offer him a contract, of course. Okay. So my signings are targeted. Let me go to targeted. I guess I'd rather have Khalil Mack than Darnay Holmes. Or would I not? I don't know what I want anymore. Okay. If I can get Khalil Mack, I'm going to do it. I mean, why would I not? So I'm going to go for Khalil Mack. He has one offer, and he has interest in signing with us. So I'm going to offer him a contract. Let's see if we're his number 1 offer. If we are, we get Khalil Mack. Things are great. We're not his number 1 offer. So let me just go back to Darnay Holmes and call it good. So I'm trading a 2nd and a 5th round pick to get Arnold from the Atlanta Falcons to kind of fill that linebacker void we lost by losing Azeez Ojulari. But other than that, boys, we are ready to go into season number 4. So this is your lineup going to season number 4. If this team cannot make the playoffs, then GG's, I guess. We added Eric McCoy. Offensive line is fantastic. CJ Stroud is amazing. And then this is what your defense looks like after getting Arnold here as well, who's a scheme fit. And we're 95%. Then offensively, I mean, we've been good every year, so I'm not really sure the offensive scheme needs to change. I'm going to leave it the way it is, and we're going to go make the damn playoffs, hopefully. I mean, if we can't, then, like I said, GG's, I give up. So finally, after 4 seasons of building this team up from the ground up, not necessarily the ground up, but you get what I'm saying. We went 13-4 to end off the year. Finally, a good freaking record that results in us being a playoff team, probably a top team. And we've been building this team quite a bit lately, and CJ Stroud looks like he had a really good year for us. Offense was 3rd in the NFL, which is a major W, and defensively, we were 28th. Wow, I did not just work on that defense for so long just for them to be that bad, but wide receivers, tight end, I mean, CJ Stroud is spreading the ball around. Defensively, we were very bad, though. So this is our only chance, though. I'm not submitting another season. We've gotten to this point. Arnold got 8 sacks. I'm glad we got him from the Falcons. And Xavier McKinney, 3, and then McKenzie with 3. So looks like we got him out of the drafts. All right, let's head into this next week. We get a bye in wildcard weekend, which is kind of nice. And we have the divisional round. We're going against the New York or going up against the 49ers, I should say, not the Giants. I'm the Giants. So let's get into this game. CJ Stroud's first playoff game, which makes me a little nervous. And the defense being bad makes me a little nervous as well. But this is at MetLife Stadium. What more could you want? Let's go beat the 49ers. Get an interception from Arnold, who we got in that trade, which is a W. And it's 7-0 so far. We are going to go ahead and go up 14-0. It's 14-3, 21-3. This is where we wanted to be, man. We could have done this last year, but I shouldn't speak too soon. You never know. Things can change in an instance for me. 10-28. So far, so good. We allowed them to score. It's not allowed them to score again, though. And they do. Not allow them to tie it up. We score W, 28, 20-35. Jayon Brown with the interception. And boom, we're on to the NFC Championship. Let's go. All right, so we're back in the NFC Championship. We were able to do this with the Washington Commanders. We did that rebuild. We were not able to do it with the Eagles, though. So, hey, man, if we can get to the Super Bowl just like we did with the Commanders, that would be amazing. The only problem with that Commanders rebuild, though, is that we didn't win the Super Bowl. We lost. But the Packers were up 14-0 on us. So is the NFC Championship going to be our ceiling here? And so far, it's looking like it. Uh-oh, we could turn this around real quick. Needed a touchdown there. The Packers are going to end my season, aren't they? Okay, you know what? There's time. There's time to come back. Okay, we can get a possession here. We throw a pick. Okay, we can still do it. Come on. Go, go, go. No, you're not scoring, CJ Stroud. Okay, there we go. Get a stop, get a stop. That's all we need. Go score. Go score, Stroud. And they're going to put us to an end, man. 38-24. I'm super disappointed. Our ceiling is the NFC Championship with the Giants. I am so mad with that result. The Packers come out here and beat me. Super unfortunate. And we're going to probably end up losing this game to the Packers. I mean, unless I have some miracle. CJ Stroud did not take care of the football through 2 interceptions. But let's just go ahead and see if we can make something happen here anyway. So we got Juju. We're going to take him out of bounds. So, I mean, we're not totally out of it yet. It's literally, it's probably impossible. But, hey, if we can end off with a touchdown, I guess I'll take that. But you know what? This is by far, I mean, we've only done 3 Madden 23 rebuilds so far, obviously. But this is definitely my favorite team that I've done so far, I will say. So, if I can get Tony, nope, good defense. Okay. I had to throw one at the end zone because there was literally nothing open. And we have little to no time left. So, let me go one last time. Couple more times, I guess. I still have a little bit more time. I'm gonna go up to Davis, and he's gonna almost go up with it, and he does not come down though. So 4 verts, 1 last chance, 10 seconds. I guess we have 2 more chances technically, unless if I throw a pick here, which is very possible. So Robinson, if you can get open midfield, or even Gesicki. No, I don't have Robinson. That's a pick. Yep. Okay, well, that's fine. We lose in the NFC Championship. Super disappointing, to be honest with you. We put this team together just to get to the NFC Championship, to lose to Green Bay. Who is the quarterback for them, by the way? I'm just curious. Who is playing quarterback for the Packers? Is it still Aaron Rodgers? Did I just lose to Aaron Rodgers? Is it some random dude? I have to take a peek at this. It is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.